Hello everyone, welcome back to Slay the Spire on Storpy. Now, we finished with the Ironclad, we finished with the Silent a little bit early, I must admit, but now we are onto the Defect, a combat automaton which became self-aware. Ancient technology allows the manipulation of orbs. So as before, because we did a previous run, we get to talk to the whale. And we can choose between one of those two things. Enemies in the next 3 combats have 1 health or maximum health of 7 extra. Can we fight an elite on 1 health? No, we cannot get to an elite on 1 health. We would be getting to lots of other enemies first, so that's no point. Let's go max health 7. Thank you very much. Right, so where are we going to go? Let's go straight up the middle. Let's not think about it too much. So as you can see, from the off, we look different again. The Defect, I ask you not to look too much at the name up there in the top left, because it's not correct. Yeah, Storpy the Defect, lol. So the first thing that's different about this is that it has basically the same kind of cards. It's got Defend, it's got Strikes, but it's also got 3 things called Orbs. There are 3 orb slots. Those can be removed or added to in a combat. And what they are is you channel things into them. So, for example, I have a card here called Zap, Channel 1 Lightning. I think I will do this just to show you. If I do it, watch the middle orb. I channel a new lightning, like that. Orbs can be channeled into these slots. There you go. So I channeled 1 lightning there. What lightning does is, passively, at the end of every turn, for each orb I have, it goes bzzzt and deals 3 damage to a random enemy. So at the end of this turn, this enemy is going to get bzzzt, bzzzt, and 6 damage will be lost. Now, Evoke is something that you have cards for. So, for example, I have this card called Dual Cast, which lets me evoke my next orb twice, and they go from right to left. So you've got the right-hand one will be the first one to be, that is the next orb. And if I evoke it, it gets rid of the orb, so it like uses it up, if you will, and deals 8 damage to an enemy, which is nice. Not a random enemy, I get to choose. And this one lets me... I think it's... No, it is a random enemy, sorry, it literally said it there. And this lets me do that twice. So I could do, if I open it up, there you go, you can see it's going to be 8 damage on that orb, and it'll happen twice. So I'll do 16 damage straight off to this cultist, which is great. Orbs also get evoked if they get pushed out of the way. So, for example, if I channeled another lightning and filled up the slot, and then I wanted to channel yet another orb, then it would come in on the left here, and it would push whatever's there to the middle. Then whatever was in the middle will get pushed to there, and then whatever's there gets evoked. And so you can go through some nice cycles like that. That's kind of how this character works. I also have a cracked core. So... that's the starting relic for the Defects. At the start of each combat, channel 1 lightning. So you always start with 1 core filled with the lightning, which is nice. Yeah, I hope that's a decent enough explanation. Orbs are very difficult to describe. So, he's not attacking us, so why don't we just deal 6 damage, and then, because 16 damage is a significant amount of his health, I think that's going to be more worth doing than the 3 passive damage at the end of every turn. Sometimes you'll want to keep the orbs up, so they can keep on passively going zzz at the end of each turn. Because sometimes it can work really well. But I think for this guy, he hasn't got that much health. Let's evoke the orb. You saw it disappear there. If you didn't, wind back and have a look. And it did it twice on him. And now the one that was in the middle is now there. And it's going to go bzzz on him at the end of my turn. There you go. So this character's really interesting. It takes a little bit of a while to get used to. But it's good fun. Good fun character. Okay, here I think we're just going to defend, just take 1 damage, and then the other 2 are going to be strikes. Get him down as quickly as possible before he buffs up too much. There you go, he got struck again by lightning. It's kind of like having a poison or something. But there are 3 other different types of orbs that hopefully we'll get to at some point during this video. And here you go. Evoke it twice. This is a good end game thing because you can go bam bam, it evokes, they swap round, and it's gone. 11 gold, an attack potion. Nice. And add a card. So, what are we going to do here? Right. I think the best thing to... Oh, this is a really good starting thing of cards. That's really nice, first of all. charge battery, gain 7 block, that's already better than a defend card for the same amount of energy, and the next turn gain an extra energy, so that's really good to cycle through. Well, not cycle through, but just it's really good. Claw is amazing. For 0 cost, deal 3 damage. Not very strong, but increase the damage of all claw cards by 2 this combat. So once I've played that once, when it comes back through again, it will be deal 5 damage, and then once it goes through, it'll be 7, then 9, then 11. And if you've got more than one of those, they're going to stack up against each other and they're going to get very powerful. I've never managed to get more than 2 in a run, and the fact that it's popping up right away makes me very excited and I want to do it. But I think to show you more about the sort of chaos of this character, I think I'll probably go with Chaos. Channel 1 random orb, so that could be Plasma, Dark, Lightning, or Frost. Yep, let's go with it. We'll go orb-based for this character. And here it is straight away. Well, let's go for it. Channel 1 random orb. We've been given a Dark orb. Now, this one's difficult. Passive, at the end of this turn, the damage, which is the one at the bottom, will increase by 6. So at the bottom it will increase to 12. And to evoke it, it will deal whatever that damage is. So the longer you keep a Dark orb sort of pent up, when you finally evoke it, it will deal 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 damage or whatever. You'll see what I mean when it goes through. Let's also channel a Lightning. And we'll gain 5 block to not get hit by this horrible louse. Okay. So we did 2 channels of light, 2 passive lightning strikes there, and you can see the dark one in the middle. When it's evoked, it will now be 12, and then next turn if I evoke it, it'll be 18, and so on and so forth. So I mean, I'm tempted here, you know, just to defend like that, because I'm going to be doing 6 damage at the end of each turn, overall. There you go. Oh, and they were both on the same guy. Nice. And I've got the block, so why not just use it? Of course, they are buffing themselves up and getting stronger and stronger, which isn't great. Okay, I'm going to Chaos here, so that will channel a random orb, which means the one at the front, you can see it's turned to 8. That's going to fall off, do 8 damage to one of these poor buggers. There you go, 8 damage to that guy, that's a shame. Wanted it to be the other one. And now we have a Plasma Orb. So, passive, at the start of your turn, gain an energy. That's brilliant. Then to evoke it, when it falls off at the front, it will gain 2 energy. So that's really nice to have when you're sort of cycling through orbs in order to get extra energy each turn. Very hard to control well, though, I find. You can see this is 18, and now I am tempted just to do this. Channel 1 lightning to make the Dark Orb fall off and do 18 damage to one of the 2 of them. There you go. He's dead. Overkill, and then we'll strike that one. So you can see how orbs can start coming into play. Alright. I like the look of this one. Chill. Channel 1 Frost. Now, Frost orbs give you block, essentially. Channel 1 Frost for each enemy in combat. So if I've got 3 enemies in combat, I will channel 3 Frost orbs immediately, which will give me lots of block, which is cool. That can get in the way, but again, I'm doing an orb run, so I'm just going to do it, even though Leap is incredible. Let's go. So as I say, probably don't follow my lead on this. It might not necessarily be the best way to win. It took me the longest to win the game with this guy. Okay. Ooh, right now. Got some interesting stuff here. So, always I like removing cards, but there you go. If you're doing physical damage, deal 7 damage to a random enemy twice. That's decent. Deal 4 damage for each channeled orb. So, currently 12 damage for the 1 energy. However, if you look over here, Capacitor, a power that I can put on at the start, gain 2 orb slots, so I have even more, so I'll have 5, essentially. That would then do 20 damage. Hologram can be quite good, gain 3 block, which isn't the main point of it, but put a card from your discard pile into your hand. So if you think about, say I just used Barrage, and I'm like, oh yeah, that was amazing, I just did 20 damage. Then I can gain 3 block, use hologram, and put barrage back in my hand and do another 20 damage. So holograms can be very clever. Is there anything I really want from that? I suppose I could channel more things with it, but no, I don't think I really want that yet. Plus I see those come up a lot, so we might get them later. I don't usually see this come up. And I think since we're going for Super Orb Run, let's just do it. Take that. Sadly, I can't now get this because I'm 3 gold under. But that's okay. Onwards. There's another shop there, but I don't think I'm going to have enough money to get anything from it, so we'll go this way instead. As you come to a dead end, begin to turn round, walls slam down from the ceiling, trapping you. 3 faces materialize from the walls and speak. Forget what you know and I'll let you go. I require change to see new space. If you want to pass me, then you must grow. So I can do one of 3 things here. Forget, which is remove a card from my deck. I can transform a card in my deck, or I can upgrade a card in my deck. I am tempted to upgrade that. What would that do? Gain 3 orb slots. I don't have enough things to fill that at the moment, so I probably won't. If I upgrade Chill, what will happen? Innate, so it would start in my hand, which is really useful. Chaos. Channel 2 random orbs. That's also quite nice. I could remove cards from my deck, but I don't know. I don't want to transform any. Go on, let's upgrade one. I've pressed it now. Shit. Should we start with that in my hand? Gives us immediate block, which is really good. Or do we channel that? Or do we get that instead? 2 random orbs. Yeah, go on. Let's do it. I told you we'd commit to the orbs. Satisfied, the walls in front of you merge back into the ceiling, leaving a path forward. Okay, next. Alright, none of my new cards are here. Great. Well, no one's attacking us yet, so that's good. Let's channel an extra lightning. Then, let's, I guess, we'll dual cast this and see if it kills the guy at the front. It did! It hit him twice. Fantastic. Right, now we can strike him. You know what would have been better if I'd struck the guy at the front, then if the lightning had struck him, the second lightning would have hurt him and I wouldn't have had so much overkill. Oh well, that's fine. I can gain dexterity or I can add attack cards to my hand. I'll save those for when I need them. There you go, there's the orb doing its thing again. The end of my go. I'm now frail, but he's still not bothering with much. So here we go. Let's let's channel 1 frost for each enemy in combat. Why not? You can see how frost ones work. So passively, at the end of each turn, for each frost orb I have, I gain 2 block, and if I evoke it, I get 5 block. I'm going to end up channeling 2 random orbs, which will end up evoking that one at the front, the 8 lightning. And we got 2 darks. Wow. Well, I think we're killing him anyway. There we are. That was fun. So you can see if you've got lots of dark orbs, that will add up over time and you'll do a lot of damage. Ooh! Compile Driver. Deal 7 damage. Draw 1 card for each unique orb you have. That could be really good because I'm going for lots of chaos different orbs, aren't I? I like the look of that. But Compile Driver seems cool and I've never gone for it before. Let's try it. I mean, we don't need to rest. We could just go for a nice elite boss, but then we have 2 more fights after them. But then we have 2 bonfires in close succession. Alright, go on, let's go for the elite. Oh, it's this guy. Okay. Could all go wrong. Right, first off, gain 2 orb slots. There it is. Look at that, that's my power. Got 5. Let's use Chaos. Lovely. We've got a Plasma, which is nice. That's going to give us extra energy. And we also got another Lightning. Cool. I mean, we could do this. 7 damage and draw a card for each unique orb I have. I mean, there's no point in not doing that, is there? Because the next best is 6 damage. He's not attacking. What I will do, I'll just choose one of 3 random attack cards and add it to my hand, because that sounds fun. Ooh. Deal 7 damage to a random enemy for each lightning channeled this combat. Deal 8 damage, apply 1 lock on. See 50% more damage from orbs. Ooh, I might do that. It's only for this combat, so I may as well have something that I can use. Well, let's deal that then. He's now got a lock on, so the damage that those orbs will do to him will hurt even more. And we'll compile driver. Oh, and there you go. I can channel a frost for each enemy in combat. Nice. So, at the end of this, it should go bzzing, bzzing on him, which will hurt him more because he's got the lock on. I shall get an extra energy next turn, and I'll get 2 block. Okay. Lovely. Rorg. I know. Now he's starting to enrage because he's him. And if I play skill cards, he'll start doing more damage. The trouble is, skill cards are basically all I have. I think the best thing to do will be to start doing some more of these. Let's do that. Then let's not block. Let's just fight through him. Evoke it twice. Yeah, look at that. Strike him. And yeah, go on, let's gain 5 block. Makes him stronger, but I lose less health in the meantime. And the Frost Orb gave us an extra 2, which is good. Now we're vulnerable. He's going to do 30 damage. Please, let's kill him. Right, deal 8 damage and apply a lock on. That's more damage from orbs. Right, 1, 2. I do another one. That's going to take him down to 9 health. Each of these are going to do 3 damage to him, so that will take him down to 3, but orbs do 50% more damage for a turn, so 50% more damage. So they would be doing 3, 50% more. I think they're always rounded down, so he's going to get 8 damage. He's going to be left on 1 sodding health if I do a strike. I may as well just defend then and mitigate at least a little bit, like 2 damage, essentially. Ugh. Such a shame. Lost a lot of health there when he was almost dead. Oh well. Let's channel another lightning because it's fun, and then we'll just strike him. And let's just defend a load as well, because that's also quite good fun. Just to make him really cross and really strong, because then he gets killed by the lightning at the end. 34 gold. A potion belt. One of my least favourite relics. Because I hate having too many potions. Right. Ooh. Amplify. Okay, so double energy first of all. Double your energy. Pretty good, right? If you've got lots of cards to play in a turn, but I don't think I'll go for that. Amplify. This turn, your next power card is played twice. So if we look at my power cards, I could have that twice and gain 7. I could have 7 orb slots, essentially, but I think that would be too many because then they'll never evoke. So possibly, Barrage could be a good one then. At the moment, I would have done 20 damage to him for that. So let's get that. Try and repair some of this damage, shall we? By beating the shit out of a mugger. A looter. Sorry. Gain 2 orb slots? Yeah. Let's whack him and defend. Should have defended twice, really. I'm taking 5 damage that I didn't really need to do. Sometimes it's tempting to just sort of go overkill and just try and kill as many, try and do as much damage as possible and just go, oh, well, it's only 5 damage, it's only 5 damage, but it adds up. Right, let's channel a Frost. Let's deal 7 damage and draw a card for each unique orb I have. Hopefully there's a Chaos. There isn't. Damn. I was going to hopefully do Chaos, get like 2 awesome different orbs and then do 20 damage to him, but that's fine. Right, so he's doing more damage to us. I think we'll do Defend. Shall I do 8 damage, or shall I channel a lightning, or shall I... No, let's not take any damage at all. Only trouble is he keeps stealing my money, and he will attempt to run off soon. Yeah, look, he's starting to try and block, and then after he blocks, he runs away, so let's kill him this turn. Let's channel 2 random orbs. Oh yeah, look at that. Then let's evoke my next orb twice. Then let's strike. him. He's only got 6 health left. Yeah, we'll get him next turn. Yeah, where's my smoke bomb? Let's see here, he says. And now look at him. This enemy tends to escape. Stealing all my money. Aha! Perfect. 4 damage for each channeled orb. That's 12 damage, which is exactly what he has left. 30 gold stolen back, 15 gold from him anyway, and add... Tempted to get that. That's quite nice. But the fact that I now start channeling Frost means that it's going to be useless, because I'll usually have block. Go on, we'll go Barrage. Trying to do all the orb stuff, aren't we? Slaver and a Louse and a Louise. Alright, let's channel some Frost, first off. We can then deal 4 damage for each channeled orb. We could probably kill him in one go then. Lovely. Then I guess we could just channel... No. Wait, how much am I going to get? I'm going to get 4 block at the end of this. Right, let's gain some extra block, and then we'll channel a lightning, which will evoke that lightning, that first one, and then we'll add a new one to the left. Doing 8 damage in the meantime. Lovely. It can be very tempting when you're playing this character just to sort of not really count up the numbers and just go, screw it, I'm going to just go through the whole thing. It's just like, yeah, card, I'm sure it'll be about right, but it's quite useful to work out the numbers better than that. Ooh. Dare we? Yeah, go on. Right, so it evoked both those frost orbs, which gave me an extra 10 block, and it's given me 2. It's given me a lightning and a dark orb. Possibly not the best move, but chaos is just too much fun to pass up sometimes. 3 damage for each channeled orb. Right, he's going to do quite a bit of damage, so I think I'm going to defend, and 3 damage for each channeled orb. Slow and steady. Plus I'm doing an extra 6 at the end of each turn. Right, this time it's going to work. Channel 2 random orbs. The lightning won't quite kill him, but then the 18 from the dark will when both of those are evoked. So let's do that now. 20 gold, and... oh, hello. Whenever you play a power card, channel 1 lightning. I don't have a huge number of power cards. You can go for sort of power card builds on this character, where you just get loads and loads and loads of them, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Remove all block from the enemy. Deal 10 damage. That's not bad for 1 energy. And that'll you know what? That'll just eat through anyone that has any level of block. I was going to go for the eyes because I like applying 1 weak to enemies that are going to do a lot of damage to you, but that seems too good to be true. I've always ignored it, but let's go for that. Bit of utility. Right, I'd like a fireplace, so I'm going to go this way. Wuss out from the elite fights. Okay, 25 gold and a blood vial. Ah, blood vial's cool. Heal 2 health at the start of each combat. I'm going to upgrade, I think, because we do have 2 more fireplaces. If I go up the middle column there, I've got 2 fireplaces and 2 question mark rooms, so I should be able to heal fine through that. So, what am I going to upgrade? What happens with Melter? Remove all block from the enemy, deal 14 damage, all for 1 energy. That's incredible. Compile Driver, deal 10 damage and draw 1 card for each unique orb you have. This is deal 6 damage for each channeled orb. That's quite good as well. Not sure what to go for here. Melter seems quite good already. Let's upgrade. This gets us to 3, doesn't it? Barrage. I like that. Big damage. Let's go. Lots of things. Okay. I mean, I could kill one of them straight off with that. Okay, let's do it. 10 damage. 1 down. 4 to go. Let's channel 2 random orbs. Okay, not that bad. Then I guess I might just block. Because I'm going to get hit otherwise, and I'm trying to avoid getting too much damage. Gain 2 dexterity, actually. This is possibly the last fight until the boss. Now, I'll keep the dexterity. Six damage to me. And I'm weakened, so it's harder to kill anything. Okay, we've got another 13 damage coming my way. However, I could do 9 damage to you and kill you. Be nice. Ooh, deal 5 damage, draw 1 card for each unique orb you have. Be nice to block as well. Evoke that twice, but that could just be... I could kill random people, or not kill anyone. Tell you what. Let's go. Deal 5 damage to that one. Draw a card for each orb I have. Aha! 4 damage for each channeled orb. So that will kill this one if I want it to. Yeah, go on, let's should we risk it? So I'm thinking of then evoking my next orb twice and hoping it kills 2 of them. Or I could just play it sensibly and take 2 defend. Yeah, let's do that. Boring, I know. But I will... I'm taking... I'll take 1 damage here, I suppose. I'm taking very, very little damage, and... that lightning will slowly kill them over time. Aha! 1 frost for each enemy in combat. Watch this. Ready? That was pretty good. Hard to follow sometimes. Remove all block, deal 7 damage. Right, well let's... go for you then. Gain 2 orb slots as well, why not? I've got loads of block now. Okay. Channel 2 random orbs. 6 damage per channeled orb. And then let's strike you. There you go. Yeah, it wasn't the best fight, but there you go. 6 damage to all enemies, draw 1 card. That's quite good for AoE. Stack, gain block equal to the number of cards in your discard pile. I'm hoping that I'm not going to have too many of those, but that can be useful. And Steam Barrier, gain 6 block and then decrease this card's block by 1 this combat. So next time I get it through, it'll be 5 block, then 4 block, then 3 block. That might be nice. That's a useful sort of get out of shit free card, but I'm not going to go for it. Again. Ooh, here we've got a shop, fire, enemy, fire. Here we've got fire, question mark, fire. I want shop. Yeah, let's go shop, fire, enemy, fire. That sounds good. Okay. Thunderstrike, deal 7 damage to a random enemy for each lightning channeled this combat. I'm not going to have too many of those. Put 1 card from your draw pile into your hand so you can look for a card that you need. This turn your next power card is played twice. Yeah, we talked about that one. Talked about that one. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage. I can't get the other 2. Alright, let's just remove a card. Is there anything I got that I don't really want anymore? Not really. I think we've got lots of attack cards. Let's get rid of some strikes. And proceed. Not to the elite boss. Let's heal up. And then hopefully on the next one we'll be able to upgrade if this guy doesn't cause us too much trouble. 7 damage, that sounds alright. Well, let's channel a frost for free. We'll also defend, that'll take us to 7 block. Then we can channel a lightning, I guess, and do 6 damage for each channeled orb, so that's 18 damage. Good start. And then, of course, another 2 at the end because of the passive abilities. And weakened now, sadly. I'm tempted to evoke that twice. Yeah, let's do it. Evoke that twice, and then 2 strikes will kill him. Oh, that was fast. 19 gold and a speed potion, how fitting. Add a card to my deck. X. Right, okay, Tempest. Channel X number of lightning. So if I have, say, 6 energy at any point because I've taken the double energy thing, and then I channel that 6 times, that's going to be incredible. But I don't think I'll go for that. It's also useful if you just build up a load of block and then you just want to channel some lightning to kill stuff. Might go for a bull lightning, because that channels a lightning and does some damage as well. That'd be a good replacement for a strike. Or for the zap card that I have. There it is. Okay. Proceed to the fireplace, where we smith and we upgrade. Probably barrage. That's been going really nicely. Let's go and fight the boss, which is Mr. Boss, Slime Boss. Slime Boss, that's it. I call him Mr. Slime. Oh, shame. That's not a good time to have that. Right, well, let's deal 7 damage and draw a card for each unique orb I have and hope that I get something that gives me more orbs, so barrage will work. It didn't. Never mind. So 6 damage for each channeled orb, so that's just 6 damage then. It's the same as if I did a strike then. So he keeps on putting slime cards into my discard pile, which is annoying because they get in the way. You can play them for 1 energy to exhaust them, but it's like wading through slime, basically, I guess is the point. And they get in the way and it's annoying. So I guess what I'm going to do here... So he's doing a question mark, which means I know. He's launching a special attack that won't hurt me until next turn, but it's going to be big. So the idea here is to try and get his health down to 50% or below. So if I can get him down to 70 health... That's going to be great. How am I going to do that? Am I going to do it by gaining 2 orb slots? Probably not. Best way would be to start racing through some of these. Yes. 2 random orbs. Nice. Then we'll channel a lightning. Then we'll channel a bull lightning, doing 7 damage. So I could have done the orb slots, but I'd like to get through them by channeling them first. Now that dark one, when I evoke it, will do 12 damage. Hopefully I get some good cards this turn. Okay. Ah, perfect. 6 damage for each channeled orb. Okay. So we're going to do that first. Whack, whack, whack. He's still 9 health off splitting, and when he splits, it will interrupt what he's doing, so I won't get hit for the 35. I'm going to save chill for later when there are more enemies. I might just dual cast this 12, you know. Let's deal 6 more damage then. And then dual cast the 12 orb, dark orb, so that's 24 damage. Cool. So now when he splits, each one will only have 43 health because I got him down so far, which is really helpful. Okay, so 16 damage from the first guy, which I'd rather not have. But I don't have any bloody... Oh, wow. I'm just going to have to take that damage. This is the boss, so I'll heal after this anyway. That's okay. I'm not going to waste time on capacitor at the moment, I don't think. I'm going to just try getting this guy down, because if... Oh, maybe if I evoke the next orb twice and it hit him twice, it would get him to half health. Let's try it. It hit the other guy twice, that's annoying. This would take him to 26 damage. 26 health, which is not half, so he wouldn't stop trying to kill me anyway. So he's going to do the 16 damage, whether I like it or not. I may as well hit this guy. 10. Interrupt the stupid shit he was about to do. Okay. I forgot about the fact that the passive ability at the end could have finished that blue slime off. That could have interrupted him. Oh well, we took the damage. Let's channel 2 random orbs. Okay. Then I guess we'll compile driver U. And what have we got? These things, okay. I've got 1 energy left, and I don't want to take 16 damage again. If I do 6 damage, it won't take him to half health again. Damn. But it might do with the passive orbs. So what do? Do I definitely kill him? Do I take... can't kill him. I could try channeling 1 lightning instead. That would evoke an orb for 8 damage, potentially getting this guy. No, I think we're going to go for that. Hit him. And then hope that one of the 2 passive lightning orbs hits him and interrupts that 16 damage. Yes! Fantastic. Shame I have to get hit for the 5 here, but never mind. And you're licking me, so I'm less strong. Yeah, I should have probably killed him. Right, now would be a brilliant time for me to get that chill. There it is. Okay, here we go. That was a useful couple of evocations, thanks. And now it's all about the block. Let's just kill stuff, though. 4 damage for each channeled orb, so that will kill this guy. 1, 2, 3. And we may as well do the same for this one. And then hit you for 1. Cool. It's looking good. He's going to try and hit for 8, but I plan to finish him off before he can do that. 10 damage, 6 damage. Yikes! 98 gold, and add a card to my deck. Machine Learning. At the start of your turn, draw 1 additional card. That's a cool power. However, I don't have a very low energy deck, and I don't have a... Yeah. I don't have a very low energy deck, so drawing additional cards doesn't really help me if I don't have the energy to play them. That costs too much energy, but it's really good for if you're trying to do loads of powers. And then reboot. I've never gone for this. Shuffle all your cards into your draw pile. So I've got a crap hand, let's say. Shuffle everything into my draw pile and then draw 4 cards. Yeah, reboot for 0. I think that could give us some versatility. Let's try it. And... ooh, Coffee Dripper. Gain an energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer rest at rest sites. Well, that's not happening because I need to. Elites drop an additional relic when defeated. And gain energy at the start of your turn. You cannot play more than 6 cards per turn. Well, I'm not going for as I say, I'm not going for a low energy thing here. I don't know if I'll ever need to play more than 6 cards in a turn. It's between elites dropping an additional relic or that. I'm going to go for that. I've had it before and it's hampered me once, but I'm going to go for it this time, thinking that I'm not going to ever need to play more than 6 cards in a turn, usually. So let's have it. Let's have it! Into the city we go as the Defect. Let's drop this a sec. How do I drop it? That's that button. Smash!